Hey everyone, welcome to r/Tales from Tech Support, where we get to have a little chuckle at the technically disadvantaged. I'm Uncle Reddit, and have I got some stories for you. My computer won't turn on. A few years ago, I was an IT guy for a local university's residential life department. If unaware, Res Life is the team/department that makes sure your little monsters have a place to stay. And we work with the dining folks so the little monsters can eat. Great job. Loved my team, even loved most of the little monsters. As a little unnecessary background on how we did things, my boss and I provide Tier 1 support for our staff before we call in the actual IT department. We do what we can for just about over 100 staff. If we can't handle the issue, the guys in IT save the day. Had a good relationship with those cats and kittens too because we saved them getting some routine BS calls. One day I get a call from one of my people, sweet little old lady. Her computer won't turn on. Now, fellow IT folks, what is the first rule of computer troubleshooting? Check the damn cable. I ask her to make sure her cords are all snug. She assures me they are. Okay dear, I'll be there in a few minutes. I arrive at her building. She showers me with praise for getting there so quickly and shows me to the problem machine. A Dell desktop tower. Not sure which model, doesn't matter. I check the cables. Sure enough, they're in their proper places. Hit the button, turns on immediately. I do the dog cocking its head look as she said it wouldn't turn on. Dear friends, this lovely woman wasn't pushing the power button in far enough to make the computer turn on. She was incredibly embarrassed, but I gave her a hug and said, "Don't worry about it. I needed the exercise to walk over here." We had a laugh, and when I explained what happened to my boss, she was taking a drink of Coca-Cola and shot it out her nose. She was laughing so hard. So rule 1 is check the damn cable. I guess rule 2 is, are you pushing the button in far enough? Hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, everyone. I've gone to turn on my laptop or PC tower or whatever kind of quickly sometimes on my way by to hit the bathroom before I start working or whatever, and maybe I think I hit the button but not quite, so it didn't turn on. But yeah, if it didn't turn on, then I just make sure I put my finger right in the center of the button and push a little harder. You won't listen? I'll make you listen and follow my commands. I'm a non-native English speaker/writer, but trying my best. Please be nice. Too long didn't read at the end. This happened well over 10 years ago when I was working as a technical customer support specialist for a large telco company. My job was to answer calls from end users and try to help them with technical problems they had using the internet connection or some of the services bundled with it. I'm usually very polite and patient with customers and don't get angry easily, but on this particular Saturday, I was a little hungover from a long bar night and my tolerance for BS was definitely very low. So I get a call from an old dude and he tells me emails are not working. Okay, very common issue. I start the normal process of problem solving and ask questions like, could you open Outlook Express and go to settings and tell me what's written in the field of outgoing server and so on? You know how it is. The issue here was that this dude would not listen and follow instructions at all. When I asked him to do a specific thing, he would be quiet for a moment and then start asking about something completely different than he has on the screen, saying stuff like, I've just opened this and that and perhaps I should do this or that. Sigh. It was a mess and we were not getting anywhere. After about a good 5 to 10 minutes of this back and forth, I got really angry and almost screamed to the dude, just stop. Shut up and follow my instructions exactly and without any deviation. My tone was very stern, like a police officer giving command to a detainee or something like that. Then a conversation along these lines occurs. Me. Open Outlook Express by double-clicking the icon on your desktop. Dude. I opened PowerPoint and... Me. Wrong. Close all other programs and open Outlook Express. Dude. But I... Me. Shut up, don't make any suggestions. Follow my instructions exactly. Dude, but... OP, no buts. We're gonna do this my way. Do you have Outlook Express open yet? Dude, yes. Good. Now open settings from the drop-down menu. Dude, but I want to... Me. Shut up! No suggestions! Do what I say! Dude. Okay, I have settings open here. Me. Click on... Dude, okay. Me. Now do this. Okay. And so on. After I had asserted my dominance over him, he actually started to follow instructions very well. After about 5 minutes of me very rudely telling him what to do and stopping him from any sidetracks, we get the issue resolved. I'm already feeling quite bad about my behavior, and a little worried that someone's going to listen to this particular call afterwards. They easily might if there's a complaint, and I was worried this could easily lead to one since I was so stern on him. Then he drops the surprise on me, right at the end. Me. So that seems to be in order. Is there anything else I can help you with? Dude. No, this is fine. And I just want to say this has been the best customer service I've ever gotten anywhere. Thank you very much. And then he hung up the phone. I was completely flabbergasted and just like, what? He actually enjoyed being rudely told what to do and borderline verbally abused? What the F? All I could do was to log out from the queue and get a cup of coffee. I was that badly shaken up by this turn of events. My guess is that he was ex-military and just needed to be put in his place and told to follow instructions to the letter. Until the chain of command was made clear, he perhaps thought he was in charge of solving the issue. Just a guess, though. Too long didn't read. Got a call to internet help desk from a dude not listening to instructions. Asserted dominance over him by very rudely ordering him to follow my instructions, and continue verbally pushing him around during the call. After we solved this problem, the customer is actually very happy I treated him the way I did. I was very confused. Yeah, I know people like this. It's amazing. I don't know if it's something that's genetic, but I know people that are kind of institutionalized. You know, people that have either been to jail and they like the structure and order and they don't have to think. They get instructions. Wake up, go to sleep, eat your meal, exercise, whatever. Military people, some of them are the same way. The average person doesn't like that and doesn't stay in the military more than their first term, their first tour, but there are some people that live for that structure and that's how they operate. You guys ever run across anybody like this? Let me know in the comments down below. This thing came up on my screen. What does it mean? Just a scenario that happened today. User. Hey OP, this thing came up on my screen. I don't know what it was, so I turned the computer off. Can you check what it was? Me. What did it say? User. Oh, I don't know. I didn't read it. Me. Was it an error? Did it say something about an update? User. Yeah, I don't know. When I saw it, I turned off my computer just in case. Me. Did it not say anything? User. I don't know. Could you make sure it doesn't pop up again? Not really. I don't know what the pop-up was, so I don't know what to look for. User. Okay, what should I do the next time it happens? Me. Read what it says and write it down. User. Yeah, that could work. Thanks. I don't know what to blame it on, really. Laziness? Anyways, keep a distance from your clients and stay safe. I don't think it's laziness. I think it was panic. Some people can't handle that pop-up message and all of a sudden, it's sort of like if you close your eyes and get your feet under the covers, the monster under the bed won't get you kind of scenario. I don't know. Missing features. I received one of the most interesting voicemails from a customer last week. Hi, this is so-and-so calling. I have an account with company name, but I've retired as of last August. But I have a question regarding something that's not popping up on my computer. We had a lightning strike here at my house, and for whatever reason, when we got things straightened out and repaired, a certain feature on my computer didn't come back. Just wondering if I'm missing something. Somehow I'm missing an application. Adobe something or the other that I had before. I don't know if I just got lost. Anyway, I'd appreciate just talking it over with somebody and seeing what I need to do to get that feature back. And if I can get some help, I'm not very good at this myself. Again, this is so-and-so. My number is XXX. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, so he had a lightning strike, and that perhaps ruined his desktop or laptop in some way. Either way, he is retired, and like most places, we don't let retirees stay on corporate licensed products for long. I email him because who wants to talk on the phone? Hi, so-and-so. I'm not sure how it would have gone missing. What exactly are you trying to do? I'm not sure how long after retirement you still get access to Adobe products from company as it is. Thanks, OP. Hi, OP. Thanks for your reply to my issue. Here's what happens. When I get an email message from, say, the Company Association or O'Charlie's or CVS, which I know from previous messages, contain pictures. Now, since our lightning strike and the need for a new router in our house, the pictures on those emails are just empty boxes. The basic information is still there, but the pictures and graphics are not coming through. Is that an issue with Adobe? Is there something else I need to download? I haven't noticed any other features that are missing. Thanks for your advice when you get a chance. So-and-so. What? Gotta love customers sometimes. So I sent him instructions on letting Outlook or Apple Mail show pictures and went on my way. I did get a reply back saying it was very helpful though. Call to tech support leads to firing. So I'm a software developer and this story is from a long time ago. Background. I used to be the primary developer for a software that would carry a package through an approval process before it could be stored in our big software database. There are multiple approval steps the package moves through before it can be finished up, and there are multiple people who perform these approvals. The development team would take turns on call each week, but we each were primary for a different system. So I would get all of the calls, typically for my primary software assignment. No one really had any problems with the software except for Bob. Bob would call with the most obscure errors. I would walk over to his desk to visually see what he would see, and the errors would magically disappear. This happened many times. Story. One day Bob calls in and he is forwarded to me. Me. What's up, Bob? Bob. It's gone! Me. What's gone, Bob? Bob. The package has disappeared. Me. Did you click the delete button, Bob? Bob. No, I didn't. In the time it took me to get to his desk, Bob had emailed leadership about this mysterious behavior and it went big. My phone started blowing up with text messages and emails about software not working, production crashed, bad developers. I'm irked, but of course I take it seriously. Sure enough, his package is gone. Not even a hint of something being deleted. So cleanly it's gone, it appears it was never even created. This happens 2 more times in the coming weeks, and the logs tell me nothing. Leadership is angry and I'm exasperated. I'm also a little suspicious. My application had over 300 users and only Bob ran into this issue. After digging through logs for hours, I took a break and checked the UPS tracker to see where my eagerly awaited graphics card was. Then I had a light bulb moment. As a developer, I had a lot of power to do almost anything I wanted. I created a package tracker. Not just any package tracker. This tracker would track every click, every button press, every approval, everything you do in the application. Most of all, it would track deletes. Think you deleted a package? Oh no. This thing keeps that history and isn't tied to the interface in any manner whatsoever. A little sugar on top? It displayed all historical steps taken real pretty on a website that you could print to PDF or email right from the page. This thing goes live and I wait. Another week goes by and it finally happens. This time I get an email from Bob CCing God and everyone. It seems another package has mysteriously gone missing. I load up my awesome tracker and I see what he did. He did indeed create a package. Performed an approval on it, waited for someone else to do an approval down the line, and then immediately deleted it. He did this 3 times in total on this package. He only ever deleted it when someone else down the chain disapproved of the package. Bob has been approving packages without inspecting them, and when someone else down the line found fault with it, he would delete it and start over. He was falsifying his work and covering it up. I respond to the email with my tracker evidence, and I rather quickly get pulled into an all-managers meeting. A lot of things happened after this, but I was not privy to most of them. Turns out Bob was already on corrective action plans, and this was the final nail in the coffin for him. I stopped getting Bob calls after he was walked out. Ugh. Sounds like Bob created more work for himself going through all this mess than he would have had just inspecting the packages. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Hey, and if you guys got something out of this video and enjoyed it, please let me know by subscribing and clicking like. And if you get a second, check out these videos up above.